Questions and comments, questions et commentaires. L'honorable député de Courtenay-Alberni.
Mr. Speaker, thank you very much. I want to thank my colleague for talking about certainly working class people and jobs in the resource sector. Mr. Speaker, I live in British Columbia, where we've had the perfect storm. We've had a curtailment in the forest sector. We've had record low salmon returns. Our commercial fleet didn't even get fishing till the end of August. They're desperate. People are losing their homes and their houses. We're calling on the minister and the government to extend EI and provide training and resources and investments in these strategic areas, in the fishing area and in the forest sector, so that we can maximize our profit. And calling on the government to support a bill from my colleague from Okanagan, West Courtenay, who tabled a bill so that the government would actually buy Canadian lumber and actually use it in building infrastructure. Does the member support these initiatives and calling on the government to fast-track this process and support these families, especially with Christmas fast approaching? Because I think we should be united in standing together and asking the government to take urgent action. This is affecting these families, affecting coastal communities, and we need the government to take urgent steps right now to provide relief to these families and to these really important sectors of the Canadian economy.
The honourable member for Northumberland, Peterborough South.
I thank the honourable member for his question, and I certainly share his worry and concern for those individuals who are suffering during this most wonderful time of Christmas, and no family should be suffering at this point. And I believe that the government should do everything possible, not only for those immediate crises, but going forward. And you know what? If in fact we have an economy that's rolling, one that's not losing 71,000 jobs, one that's not driving people into personal bankruptcy, we can avoid those tragedies throughout our country. We need to focus on the free market. We need to focus on our economy so that we have no one in Canada, a country as rich and as wealthy as ours, as ultimately we'll all be judged by the folks who are the most unfortunate in our society, and we have to do everything we can. And so we might need to continue to invest in business, continue to invest in the private sector, and grow that engine that will provide prosperity for all.